So let's first start talking about script files. So in the notes, I'm following the notes that I posted on UB Learns week 2. A script file is just a text file that contains MATLAB commands or code to be executed. So here I have MATLAB open. If you want to create a new script file, you just go up to the Home tab and you say New Script. It shows up here. If you want to change your layout, just go to the Layout option on your Home tab, or move around the icons or the windows as you see fit. I'm going to rearrange just for my preference. So inside of this editor, you can write code, you can edit code, you can save code, you can run code. So let's say I wrote a program that looked like this. So note, in this code, I have some comments. So the comments are indicated by a single %sign. They show up in green. The double % is like a bold comment. It's used to section off your code. And then I have some expressions. So I have some variables that store some values. I have some variables that store the result of some calculations. So here I calculate the number of miles a car can travel on a tank, and here I convert that number to kilometers. If I want to run this code, I go up to the Editor tab and I click Run. So note, this file was not saved. So you need to save your script files before you use them. A script file is going to be saved with a .m extension. So here I can call this code .m. You would choose a more descriptive name. Note, the name of your script files need to end with a .m, and the name explicitly needs to follow the same rules as variables. So it can use letters, numbers, and underscores. That is it. It cannot start with a number. It cannot have spaces. It is case sensitive. Okay, so there's no spaces, just letters, numbers, and underscores. You can use camel case, use snake case. So notice I have some M files already here saved. My default is to use camel case. Use whatever default you want. So now my code is saved, I can run it, and I can see all the variables that show up in my workspace. So I have a variable called gal, kilometers per mile. That's my conversion fraction, number of miles, and MPG, or miles per gallon. So anytime you edit your code, so I can close this out, I can reopen that code, I can edit it. Let's say later on I discovered I made an error and this conversion fraction was only 1.6. I would save it, I can run it again. Note my values changed here. It's very subtle, but they changed. Let's say I'm done, I can reopen that. I can go back to, now I lost it, whatever that value was, 0699, I don't remember what it was. But I made a change, save it, run. Now my values change again. And let's say I go back, I can reopen it, and I know that I made a mistake here, I can fix it. Note my script files are saved in my current folder. If this was not in my current folder, I couldn't run it, so make sure any script files you write show up in your current folder. Those are the basics of writing a script file. You click New Script, you type some code in there, you add some comments or context, you save it, it shows up in your current folder, and then you run it, change it, save it, run it again, change it, save it, run it again, all of that fun stuff. And there you go, you have some code written.